Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. But tonight we're here to get rid of a little Jordan. I am playing, once again, we're getting back into the NBA 2K Michael Jordan Challenge here. So there we go. So we actually got pretty far so far. We ended up with the shot, and now we're getting into the shootout. So this is challenge 6 as we go. Hey, genius. Yeah, I got my no-name Safeway flavored Pepsi here tonight, so thank you for the hydrate, my friend. Good to see you here as well. So let's see what we got to do for this challenge. Win the game, outscore Dominique, and then the bonus point is score 40 points and hold Dominique under 20. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. Let's do her to her. I've been loving these cutscenes so far, though, so I want to hear what Dominique has to say.
It's a different level, man. It's a different level of competitiveness, just sheer will to win. He changed the game. He changed the game. I mean, not just in one aspect, in many aspects, in every aspect of the game, he changed it. I played against some greatest players in the history of this game. Michael Jordan was one of those guys that lifted my ability to the next level. We enjoyed the competition with one another. We played very hard and fiercely against one another, but it was like you had two gentlemen going head to head. Michael Jordan and I wasn't just coming down the court getting dunks at the dunks. We found creative ways to score. I can't tell you the fun and the pleasure I had to play against him. You know, and Michael and I, we never really talked about those games. It was kind of an unspoken thing between us. You know, the respect level that we had was at a different level. I think I had a great game in Atlanta, and I remember going to Chicago. Michael walks into our locker room, and we're still in suit and tie. We haven't gotten dressed yet, and he walks in our locker room, suit and tie, and I was like, what are you doing coming in our locker room? And I ain't gonna say exactly what I said. And so
I don't think you can.
He walked by Kevin Willis and he got to Randy Whitman. He tapped him on his butt and he said, lace him up, it's gonna be a long night. He got 60 that night.
Another 60.
60. And it was a very close game. I think it went down to the last shot in that game, but I think he proved his point.
And a beautiful view of the famous
I love these
skyline.
pre-show little segments that they film for all this.
Stadium. Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation of today's game. I'm Kevin Harlan, with me courtside Clark Kellogg, and across the way on the sidelines David Aldridge. We should be in for a
and you notice the graphics are getting a little bit more, modern, not a lot yet, but it's still.
I'm ready for a good one, partner. Listen to these Chicago
still not horrible.
Fans. Extremely excited to get this underway and see two All-Stars, Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, go at it. This could be an outstanding scoring contest between.
Let's hope it's an outstanding scoring contest one way, not both.
What makes Wilkins and Jordan so exceptional is how many ways they can get points.
Yeah, they score a lot of different ways, Kevin. Their offensive games are really versatile and complete. They can knock down threes, hit the mid-range.
You notice for their pregame spiel, they're not talking about anybody else but these two.
And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers in the
Spud Webb.
At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center.
I hope that younger people actually play this game to realize that these guys actually played.
Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran Bill Cartwright in the middle.
Like, you know, like Doc Rivers, Steve Kerr.
Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Now, here is Webb. Wilkins outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point. Now, here is Jordan.
There we go.
Dominique Wilkins unable
Get a
to
little
get
ISO on the far side, and that's all it takes. As you're putting Spud Webb on Jordan,
What a jam by Michael Jordan.
with all due respect, that's like the dumbest thing I've seen.
Passes to Malone. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Hey, Clark, something that could be a difference maker in this one is Moses Malone's dominance on the glass.
I agree. I mean, Chicago is going to have to fight.
Anybody gonna flash out or what?
To beat Malone to rebounds. He's relentless in pursuing them, especially offensive boards. But limiting the Hawks' second chance points, I think, is essential for this Bulls team.
Good observation. Webb can't hit.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially.
Got to make sure I get that block there out on that.
Paxson passes to Jordan.
It's Jordan. Get in the hole.
Jordan's got his second basket of the game. All right, Clark. Wilkins.
So I got to get Jordan 40.
A couple of talented one-on-one players who are both going to be seeking mismatches in this one.
And, you know, Kevin, if you're on either of these teams, you've got to be ready to come at Jordan and Wilkins defensively. Don't let them.
Don't even try that with me.
Low effort defense, not going to get it done because they'll take advantage of that fully.
Oof. Here's Pippen after the made shot from Michael Jordan. For the three.
Nope.
Pippen, the pass to Carter.
Get up here, Bill.
Outside Jordan. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Jordan's got
Hey, McGee, yeah, absolutely. This Michael Jordan challenge, it's about as close to a full sim for games as you're going to get.
For a little background on this superstar matchup, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jordan and Dominique have met up in the slam dunk contest twice, each winning once. It was just last year that Jordan won.
Run the clock out.
In one of the most talked about.
Well, I got to get 40 points with Jordan in this game.
We're hoping we'll see the tie-breaking contest between the two someday. Maybe they'll settle for tonight's game. Back to you.
David, I can see it in my mind's eye. Those two going at it. Clark, no question.
You know what's bad when Bill Cartwright's run the pick and roll?
Dunkers in today's game.
And Kevin, it's just another thing that makes these meetings so electrifying, so must-see TV. Hard to beat getting to watch two gifted scorers like this go at each other.
And the athleticism is right just off the charts. The #1 objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks. They've got to contain that incredible scoring of his.
Kevin, you're all over it. Right on point. I mean, if Chicago...
Why aren't you going into the hoop?
Usual scoring, then they're in for a long night and some real trouble.
Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Malone. Good.
That's my fault. I went go headhunting. So how's everybody's weekend so far?
Great offensive play right there.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Now
my weekend's been okay. Like I've been off since Tuesday night.
No scoring hit from him. Pass to Malone. Back to Webb. It's deflected.
Nice D. That was a bailout if I ever seen one.
Feeds to Grant. It's Pippen on the wing. Cartwright with a screen on Rivers. Pippen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. You know, Clark, in some ways...
You didn't finish... I saw the pictures, but...
To either Jordan's or
how did you do? Like,
who scores the most?
You know you can't win every game, but at the same time...
Game for their team.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree, the winner of that duel very well could decide this thing.
Oh, what a duel it's going to be. Here's Malone. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Koncak put that one right.
Why is anybody
good for a handful
coming out to take on?
Wilkins against Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Dunk it on your head.
Signature air
Finish
time of
sixth.
the one and only Michael Jordan going up.
How many teams were there? It's probably like 32, 64, 628.
Pass to Koncak. Wilkins outside. From 10 feet out, here's Malone, and Malone slams it home.
Oh, Moses Malone. That was a major.
My guys were decided they didn't want to play anymore, or what?
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Jordan against Wilkins. Jordan kicks to Pippen. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, 12 teams?
Jordan against Wilkins. And he banks in the layup.
Ah, he's trying to go for the block.
Got his second basket.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Here's Jordan.
Get in.
The whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, that's what we
Just got home. You hang for another 45 minutes. I appreciate that, JJ. Yeah, I know. Like, biggest thing for me is
take a break. Take a break.
Yeah. No breaks for me. Biggest thing for me is I always want to see. I always want to be in the halfway. At minimum halfway for my teams whenever I'm coaching.
With 2 expansion teams,
especially when you're going to go in the playoffs, like if we ever had home court advantage or whatever.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious, but this is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
A lot of growing indeed. Both good.
There we go. There's 2 for 2.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Wilkins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Both guys in there trying to block him.
The bounce. How high he got up there dunking.
Oh, I got BJ out there now.
Easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Now here's King. Purdue in the post. Malone on him. Here's Armstrong. Sinks
BJ with the 3.
What they want to do, get him open looks early.
The Hawks trail by 5. Passes it to Wilkins. Now Rivers. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Over Purdue. Purdue with the
attaboy, Will.
Up top, Pippen. He's guarded by Rivers. Pippen, the pass to King. And here's Purdue. Outside Pippen. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Jordan outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
All right, that was interesting. A little inside-out layup. That is exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it.
On the offensive boards, I mean, this guy.
No, other than that,
give up.
Clark, I know the Bulls are hoping
for myself when it comes. It's weird because like this is the first time in years.
I think Chicago proving they can handle teams like these Hawks could be a really good sign.
I haven't actually had a vacation ever.
And consistent force in this league.
And
it's the Leafs. We know that they're going to show up early because they don't show up late. So I'm not worried about it, Kevin. How are you?
To Purdue. 6 to shoot. And here's Armstrong, defended by Tony. And it's Armstrong missing. The Hawks trail by 7.
And actually, to be perfectly honest, NHL 22 doesn't come out to the 8th.
Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Willis, the pass to Rivers. Poke loose. Tony with it. For 3, Wilkins. They get the rebound. Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Doing good wearing your Leafs jersey. Like I said, get it all in. Don't worry about it. And then, you know, you get all your victories in the first half of the year, but then when it comes late, you know what's happening. Fun fact for you, Kevin, and I don't want to dump on the Leafs too much tonight because they dump on themselves enough.
Free throw drops from Malone.
With Zdeno Chara retiring, there is not a single player in the NHL that has lost to the Leafs in the playoffs.
And really a ferocious rebound.
Like ever. Said I'm going to Raw. Yeah, I'll be there on Monday. That's why we're doing a little birthday shindig tomorrow.
So he makes them both.
Do I think Bray's going to show up? No.
Quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. It falls for
it's the same reason I don't think Jey Uso's going to show up.
That's 86%.
Well, not the exact same reason. Jey can't.
For having a constant postseason presence.
Jey can't show up because he's.
3 straight second-round appearances, and then last year.
Jey can't show up because he can't get across the border.
But I say, don't let that fool you. These Hawks are a very competitive team.
They really are. Now, here is Jordan. 14 points for him.
I think he shows up Extreme Rules.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
They're only going to let him show up at a pay-per-view.
Dominique Wilkins. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Purdue with the ball. He's covered by Malone. 2 on the clock. Gets it to go.
There we go.
Good from Purdue.
1 second on the clock.
Lead by 7. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 7.
I think they're going to keep teasing. They're going to keep prodding. Because I don't think they're going to do anything to not allow Kevin Owens to get the spotlight in the main event of Raw this week. Even though it is Western Canada.
Welcome back, everyone, to Chicago.
Will it be the new Bray or old? I think it's actually going to be a combination of both.
Between the hometown Chicago Bulls and the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
Carl, if you're still in here, feel free to throw a link to that picture that you did last week. I really enjoy that thought of what you said about the little faction that he could have.
Malone out there with Antoine Carr. Then there's Webb, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. Cartwright with a screen on Rivers. Puts it up from 12. A shot by Jordan, no good. You know, looking back at the opening quarter, Clark, Jordan managed to stay ahead of Wilkins in points scored.
Yeah, really good start for him, Kevin, in that regard, but can he...
I don't think we're going to get that third star. By the way, hi, Astrid. Sorry, I missed you there for a second.
Here's Jordan. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got the...
Oh, you shared it? Okay. Yeah, I have everything unlocked. I'm pretty easy going with stuff like that.
The pass to Rivers.
I will get that in just 1 second here, sir.
Malone in the post. He is guarded by Cartwright. Malone, no luck. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Cartwright.
I wasn't actually trying that, but let's go with it.
Using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Now Webb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Scooped up. Here's Malone. Nice hit again. And the layup is
guys, play some defense. Yeah, there's the tweet.
Area of the floor. Nobody coming in.
Makes a whole lot of sense for that faction that
Jordan left side. Bulls moving the ball around. Down low. Cartwright misses.
I was just getting cocky there.
It's better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Webb up top. On the wing, Malone goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Number 1 rule, don't let Bill Cartwright do anything.
Outside. Jordan against Wilkins. Cartwright with a screen on Wilkins. Jordan gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
For the Bulls,
Yeah, I was getting a little scared there that my link for my sponsor wasn't coming up tonight. I was going to have to stop the stream for that.
Head coach here in the NBA.
Now, here is Webb. Malone down low. He's against Cartwright. Snatched up. They shoot again. Malone.
Jeez.
On the putback.
That's classic Moses Malone right there.
Somebody get a rebound.
Going up strong to put it back in.
Pass to Jordan. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. He feeds it to Grant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I will take the assist.
Grant's got his second bucket. Jackson, of course, a former player, a former assistant under Doug Collins in Chicago. And Clark, I hear he's got some interesting ideas when it comes to on-court strategy.
Well, Kevin, you know, he's certainly got some good pieces.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Kev.
There's no denying that. But what I think matters most is that the guys seem to relate to him and like him. Chemistry between players and head coaches is critical.
Well, you know, you played a long time, and you know how important that connection can be.
That's a very key deal.
Let's go to David Aldridge, who has some inside info on the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, Kevin, when you talk to the coaching staff,
Gotta take the time out here.
Key to success against the Hawks, they have a one-word answer. Michael.
Yeah.
They expect big numbers.
Did you see the tweet about the White Rabbit flyers on the cars? I've seen that happen quite a bit when it comes to.
Good stuff there, David. Sometimes, Clark, the answer.
Sorry, I just got to fix up the chair. Thanks, Kevin, once again for the.
Especially when you're talking about Jordan, because he does make it really simple.
Yeah, I saw the tweet about the flyers there. It's something I see quite a bit in the indie shows.
And they take pride in that, don't they? Helping this very special talent do what they've got to do.
I wonder how many people got pissed off about their cars getting flyered.
Checked in for the Hawks.
I remember watching some people get caught doing that. Was not a pretty sight when people are like, my car's covered in snow and you're putting a flyer on the windshield.
The Hawks trail by 11.
The Hawks and the Bulls, when you look at the
that was actually the QR code as well for
the league, with explosively athletic backcourts and then quite a bit of size down low too.
A drive on Dominique's face is a sign. It isn't just about the dunk. He wants to assert some dominance in this matchup with Michael Jordan. Grant the pass to Paxson. Jordan looking it over. All right, with a screen on Wilkins. Jordan with the bucket.
I'll still take the 2.
Jordan's got the lead up to
yeah, that little QR code on SmackDown during a segment with Top Dollar and Los Lotharios. It actually led to a game, and then once you beat the game, it gave you that same longitude and latitude. So
evenly at 6'10", so hey, there's no way this game is not going to be physical in the paint.
Yeah, it'll be a battle for sure.
I think they're putting all their eggs in their basket about
against Wilkins.
They're putting all their eggs in their basket about the feed here. And the fact that they're bringing it up every day is just the way to drive numbers up a bit.
Atlanta on D. They trail by 9 points. Wilkins against Jordan. Here's Pippen. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight.
Like, that's the only thing I'm worried about right now is the fact that they're trying to.
Having much issue, Clark, working around the Bulls' defense.
And that doesn't bode well for Chicago. I think they've got to get a better handle on him, Kevin. They've got to corral him. If Dominique is just getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, that is terrible news for the Bulls.
I understand about the slow burn and how to develop things, but.
To the inside, Cartwright. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, outstanding ball movement from Paxson there, showing a willingness.
Anybody that knows me knows when it comes to stories, I absolutely love when you take the time.
Here's Webb. He can't get it to go, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
To make it develop.
And here's Paxson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. Inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Cartwright.
There we go. Jordan get that one on the inside.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Passes it to Livingston. To the wing on the left. Webb against Paxson. Teardrop shot. Webb can't hit. The Bulls leading by 15.
As far as I'm concerned, a lot of the best wrestling is when you allow yourself to take the time.
To the paint. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Take your time, build something up, and make it worthwhile.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
Because if you're going to build a storyline, why?
Without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Grant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. And that one, good. Jordan's got 24 points.
Well,
okay, 24, and I need 40.
These Atlanta Hawks have been, I mean, season to season, even while going through some roster.
A story doesn't even finish to the month. Well, that's the thing, McGee. When it comes to WWE, that was always the problem with the 12 pay-per-views. You had to have a conclusion to a story every pay-per-view and then move on. Oh my God, look at that gray hair on Jackson. And Tex Winter. If you don't know, Tex Winter is the guy closest to us there in the picture here.
The Hawks trail by 19. Clark, as we know, last year the Hawks were able to hit 50 wins for the 4th consecutive season.
And Kevin, I think that speaks to obviously the product on the floor, but the quality of their organization too. I mean,
the Blue Jays got a 3-run homer. That a boy.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 24. Pass to Armstrong. Takes the 3, and it's good. Assisting on
that isn't where I wanted to send the ball, but that's okay.
Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Where we at? Top of 7 already.
BJ out there now.
I'll be honest. I was gonna wait.
Pippen against Rivers. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
I was actually going to wait for the end of the Blue Jays game, but then I want to get a couple.
On the offensive end.
And that's not unexpected, but, you know, that doesn't bode well for the Hawks as Wilkins has
I want to get at least a couple games in, and because we have to get these numbers for Jordan, we have to play the longer games, right? So
I agree.
The Jet that time.
Wow.
The open teammate there.
Yeah, I just saw it come up on my phone. Merrifield has it.
And there's the pass to Pippen. To the inside. Here's Cartwright, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Rivers surveying the D. Wilkins against Jordan. Fader on the way. That one wide left.
Don't even try against Jordan.
They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Jordan is doubled. Pick by Cartwright. Shoots from the block. And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 12 now in this quarter.
So, JJ, if you notice that bowl on the screen, I am sponsored by Magic Spoon for this stream. For the next 2 weeks, I have a campaign going on with Magic Spoon cereal. You can check the panel down below on the screen, or else you can do ! Magic Spoon that sends you to a link where you can get some very healthy cereal and some very good tasting cereal sent right to your door. And let's face it, we all love cereal.
Lets it fly from 18, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, it's really hard to come back.
Once we're done our first game here as part of this, we're gonna. There you go.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
So yeah, we're setting up for...
So welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of this contest between the Bulls and the Hawks. We're Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins.
So yeah, I will be doing a ordering stream, or show you how to order it. Real easy to do and real easy to change things up as we finish this first game. And then when this stuff comes, I will be doing an unboxing. When the cereal shows up here, we'll have another stream with them.
Gets underway. The defensive ability of the Hawks and Bulls only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
And it's the Hawks ball. Grant is out there with Pippen. Then it's Cartwright, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Paxson in at the 1. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Here is Paxson, following the bucket by the Hawks. Grant, right side. It's Pippen on the wing. Here's Jordan.
There we go.
Bucket is good. He'll have a chance.
Seen a few YouTubers do it. Yeah, like... I was actually really happy when I got the notification that they wanted me to be a part of their group. Things are picking up here, folks. I'll say that.
So effective at wreaking havoc and forcing turnovers. And the Hawks
little old me gets the opportunity to try it out.
Defender as well as Moses down low to eat that glass. And
everybody should realize I'm a bit of a shill
fun to watch.
at the best of times.
So it's the Hawks now. Webb with it, pass to Concat. Now Rivers, guarded by Pippen. Rivers kicks to Webb. Wants to get it to Malone and does. From 15 feet away, and good coming off the assist by Spud Webb.
Thank you, JJ. I appreciate it.
Chicago leading.
I'm just appreciative of having you all here more than any sponsorship I'm going to get.
Here's Paxson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Operating inside at close range, Paxson. Nice
Carl, you keep trying to feed compliments, and I say it has nothing to do with me. I know I got to beat. Oh, God.
A critical advantage partner that he worked really hard to get. Not all of his hoop.
My sponsorships would tell us with.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Atlanta.
I'm looking for him to move over, and he won't. I didn't realize Fratello was coaching the Hawks at this point.
Jordan down low, defended by Wilkins.
Wasn't perfect. Maybe I should have let that one go.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
Now, here's Grant. 6 points.
I stepped out.
It'll go to the Hawks.
Can't pay or anything. You know what, McG, I've always told people, you don't necessarily have to pay to support.
Has possession.
Like, if anybody's got anything you want, anything interesting, just share it out.
Quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Rivers on the wing.
So I tell people, like, is somebody sending a tweet out that they're doing something?
It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A share helps just as much.
Wants to get it to Grant and does. Bucket is good. Grant's got 8 points.
Yeah, I like how strong Grant is inside. I mean, not many guys.
Hell, if you can't do it, maybe somebody else that you talk to can.
Another great look.
So that's why I always say, you know, just
Grant's gone 4 for 4 shooting.
Everybody that's here, I appreciate a lot.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jordan against Wilkins. Over Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Webb.
No way.
Rebound by the Bulls.
I'm not going to guard Spud Webb. Who are you kidding?
5 here tonight.
When you think about Michael Jordan, you think about scoring, putting the ball in the basket. But he does
I got stomped by the rim.
Well,
Damn.
like moving the ball effectively.
Now, here is Webb. No points in the game.
How am I not?
Here's Malone, and it's Malone finishing it off.
Ashton, I always appreciate. Like, you're in the middle of a freaking hurricane right now. What? Like, being on this stream means a lot to me for that.
Last year, Michael Jordan,
like, you fought hurricane-style winds just to be here to.
In total assists, he was a top 10 assist guy.
It's not something that comes to mind when you think about him, but it's very impressive nonetheless, Kevin. Shows you what kind of leader he is. He knows he's got to get his teammates involved and work well with them for his team to be its best.
Yeah, he's a terrific facilitator.
No doubt.
Now, here is Webb. High post shot. Goes back up. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got
Not yet, but preparing for exactly. Like, you could have a million other things you could be working on right now.
Now Paxson.
Ah.
Pippen outside.
I keep flicking up instead of.
Back to Paxson. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Automatic. Paxson ready to fire the moment.
You could have a million things you could be doing right now, like you know, preparing for the weird world it is. Yeah, I find that like the cost of everything these days is absolutely nuts. I just find it's cheaper to get it via a variety pack, right? All right, enough of this.
Chicago, Kings checked in for Grant, and Hodges subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for the Hawks. Tony comes in for Rivers.
I want to push it to get Jordan his 40 now, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Paxson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Halfway through the third here.
Trusted and capable leader steering the ship, and that's Coach Mike Fratello. He won Coach of the Year for his work with this team in the '86 season.
Now, here is Webb. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Wilkins.
That's my fault. I pushed it too hard.
And here is Webb. Malone trying to break free. And he's finally able to knock
Webb
one
finally
down.
hits a basket.
Webb's got his first bucket in this one. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
There we go.
Presence felt by every fan in attendance.
Screw you. Double. Let's go for a double hook and just jam that sucker down.
Michael Jordan is approaching every possession, looking to make an impact. Now, here is Webb. Wilkins kicks to Webb. It's Wilkins on the wing. All alone. Basket counts. Wilkins has got 6 points in the
Who's leaving Dominique open like that?
Coach who knows his team inside and out. That's Mike Fratello. Clark, do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing what his team needs out there and will know what adjustments best suit this squad.
Here's Jordan. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
It's tipped. Outside, Jordan. And he drops in the
Jordan just going for it himself. To hell with it.
He's got 33 points.
33. Okay, I got 7 to go. Shouldn't be a problem, but I'm not going to hold Neek under 20.
Against Paxson. Wilkins outside. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot.
Cartwright, let me deal with it myself.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense.
Shameful.
And getting himself fouled in the act.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
Well, I thank everybody who's popped in here, who's been doing some retweets and all that online as well. Just quickly check my phone here while I had a second, and there's a lot of you.
Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong
Do appreciate that.
And then for Atlanta, Willis comes in for Malone, and Smith subbed in for Webb.
All right, come on, let's go. In other words, massive subs everywhere.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Hodges. Outside Jordan. Up and in.
I'll just go straight through the middle there. Nobody coming to bother me.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Nice move. No good.
Nope. Jordan just said nope.
Chicago leading by 22. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Hodges. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's Dominique Wilkins gets the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice job, Nick.
Strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Those kinds of
Why are you showing a rejection from 5 minutes ago? Shameful.
And help keep you in front.
Out of bounds. The Hawks.
Just trying to pass it off before that happened. Little sloppy, little sloppy. Once again, everybody, just thank you for hanging around on a Saturday night with me here.
With possession here.
Want to send all my well wishes out to Chris Parrish, who's out in Sherwood Park wrestling tonight.
And stolen by Jordan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point.
Holy continuations, Batman.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
I was actually going to look to pass that, but
tonight, Atlanta making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
Jordan, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, there's so much
it's funny because for every free throw you do, it gives you a little bit of a vibration in your controller as to how difficult it is, and even Jordan gets some.
Here is Smith. 1:49 left in the third quarter. From outside the arc, a shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got his 3rd assist on the night. As we get deeper into this game, Clark, it has been all Jordan offensively, as we can see.
Nique's got 24, so.
Dominique well behind him.
You know, I didn't think it would be this one-sided. I mean, Jordan has just been operating at a totally different level, and Dominique has not managed to match that intensity or production.
I'll take it.
You're so right. The guard that really chips in on the boards. Jordan can pile up the rebound.
It's the only way I could have got Dominique out is if I was going to get fouls on him, but.
The Bulls have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 1.
Well, that's right, because it was on Purdue's shot. Oh, no, it was on Jordan's shot. What am I talking about?
Left in the third quarter of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wilkins.
Again.
And in the third, Wilkins is in that Chicago defense, Clark.
And I can guarantee you that's not what the Bulls wanted, partner. Might be time to try some new strategies and tactics to slow down his scoring.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
Really,
so that's what you got to do. Once they start double teaming, you kick it out to one of the 3-point shooters that are open. Lord knows BJ's a good enough 3-point shooter.
the pass to Willis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
With the Rockets
Tibiers.
Willis has one thing on his mind.
Players talking to press drunk.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it
You
up
know
for
what?
Chicago.
When the Aces bring their first victory ever to the city of Las Vegas,
Jordan against Wilkins. And they double up Jordan. Jacks up a three. Neal is checked in for
and of course I get the foul.
First team foul. Checking into the lineup for your Bulls.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Smith against Armstrong, and stolen by Jordan. Passes it to Hodges. Jordan outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided
I haven't actually seen the clip, but when it comes to the Aces,
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be
local
back.
TV didn't cover it for you guys. We got it on one of our, well, we have 5 TSN or ESPN channels. Basically, that's the easiest way to...
We get into the fourth quarter.
TSN in Canada is basically ESPN in the States.
Chicago Bulls. And this crowd is feeling it.
So... Oh, you don't have cable? Okay, I see.
As this game wears on, you have to be so conscious of Michael Jordan. I mean, he's got something of a reputation for being a closer.
I wonder if there's that many streaming sites for sports as compared to, you know how they got WatchWrestling.io?
When his team needs it most.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Livingston. Rivers out there with Webb. Then there's Moses Malone.
Where it's a little bit less more of a less scrupulous channel as it should be. Oh, they do? Okay, well.
You know, it wouldn't shock me, Kevin, if they did just that. Just make sure somehow, some way, you don't allow him to put together a run.
First one falls for him.
Man, those goggles on Moses, those are classic. All right, let's get the second one in. I just want to fly through this quarter here. I think Jordan needs 2 points right now. Once we get through those, I can basically...
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls leading by 23. Pippen kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Jordan. Grant with a screen on Wilkins. Oh, Jordan taking flight. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got 43 points.
Looking to stretch this.
Oh, I just have to outscore him. Never mind. I think I got that covered. Let's just get a victory here and move on.
Pass to Wilkins. Floats one. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 6 assists.
Is this a classic game or a new one to look like? This is the Jordan challenge here. Like, after part 1, I ended up...
I think it could be a major mistake at this point. Wilkins just too talented to score. You've got to put more pressure on.
Grant, that's good.
Outstanding distribution.
If you actually get into the modern segments, they do have a more modern TV look to it.
Webb the pass to Wilkins. Back to Webb. Lock at 6. Over Paxson. Webb can't hit.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Reverse dunk. There we go.
He is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
As soon as they went for that steal, I'm like, nope, thank you.
Now Webb. Malone down low. He's against Cartwright.
Don't foul. We don't need fouls.
Third personal foul.
Because fouls just make this go longer.
Shooting for Atlanta, Moses Malone.
That's great, Moses. Don't take as long as the parting of the Red Sea.
free throw drops from Malone. Purdue, he's checked in for Bill Cartwright. Then for the Hawks.
But I know some of you guys from guys and girls from Canada here are asking. We are going to be doing some NHL 23 stuff going in the future here. Especially once the game is released on October 8th. It's already been pre-ordered, so...
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. And they double up Jordan. Paxson outside. Back to Pippen. Jordan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know,
I had to try.
About both of these teams, the Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John Koncak and Horace Grant, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Bill Carter.
This guy's telling me, pass the ball a little better next time.
Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Hey, Casey, hope everything's going well for you, my friend.
Older guys have a way of being able
Been a long time no see, but I'm glad that I'm glad you're hanging around.
Which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances of playing in the NBA. Good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their careers.
Oh, that's a great answer. Rivers hits both of them.
So yeah, once we're going to be playing a little bit of regular NHL when it comes out, as well as NBA. Plus, I have another lineup of games that I want to get involved in here.
Jordan on the wing. And Koncak pulls it down. Atlanta with
that was just getting cocky on my end.
Rivers kicks to Webb. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and the pass to Willis. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Webb's got his
That's just a bad matchup.
That last one. Pass to Grant. Outside Jordan. Back to Grant. Pass to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Right inside.
Let the big man get it back in. He's been working hard tonight.
5 of 7. Here's Atlanta. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Ha! Good old Antoine.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Paxson outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from
I'll take the 3. Hey, Crowder, good to see you here. And yeah, thank you for typing up the link there, Magic Spoon. We're going to be doing, actually, after we're done this game here, I'm going to show you guys how to...
Back to Webb. All sorts of time. Chicago grabs the miss.
How easy it is to order, because Magic Spoon has given me the ability to...
Low percentage jump there.
Ha!
Chicago making a switch here. Neely's checked in.
They've actually given me a code so I can show you guys how to do everything.
Hawks on D. The pass to Neely. Inside. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Carter.
Let Scottie get a little bit too, even though, you know.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now, here is Webb. Shot to stop the run. Willis, no good. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
Jordan with the ball.
I'll just force my way down in there.
They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
Yes, yes, we are.
Here's Smith, the 15-footer, good.
So consistent with the jump shot. Smith with a compact, repeatable textbook motion.
And here is Jordan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Webb.
I was waiting for Jordan to go around so I could pass it to him.
Smith inside, guarded by Paxson.
I'll take the quick.
Chicago making some changes. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Hodges comes in for Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. And the Hawks making a change.
You're not taking Jordan out, guys? You don't really need him in there now.
Now, here is Tony. There's a screen by Willis. And that one is off. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Hodges the pass to Neely. To the middle. Here's King. Fouled.
Oh my God, did I make that?
Anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, good job that time by King to take the contact.
There is no way I should have made that shot.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Like I'll admit, I have this set up on semi-pro, which is like, well, semi-pro. We got.
And that one misses. Now here is
Semi-pro isn't the worst, but it's not the best either.
Here's Concat, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here.
What's the mission on this one? I missed out on one of them already. I have to outscore Dominique. I have to win the game. The one that I'm missing out on is I have to score 40 and Nique has to score less than 20. But Nique's done most of the scoring for Atlanta in this game, so... It's another two-star game. I'm gonna have to, once we go through all these, I'll probably have to go back and like.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, you take a look at John Concat, and you can tell what he's about. He's a classic big guy who just wants to do his work down low. Shots in close and banging the boards.
Armstrong against Smith. Here's Jordan.
Well, that's way off.
Rebound by the Hawks. Smith outside.
Oh, the 0 out of 20 is just simply how many people have subscribed for, or not subscribed, just purchased a variety box courtesy of our spoon, our sponsor for tonight, Magic Spoon.
Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Tony. Here's Jordan, and the shot goes in. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
So hopefully, if you guys need any more information, you can just exclamation point Magic Spoon and
the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus.
I was getting cheap there. That's my bad. Oh, it's a penalty too. Ugh. All right, JJ, you have yourself a good night. Probably going to be on until about midnight your time, I'm thinking. Maybe a little bit sooner. Depends how the stream goes tonight.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Chicago.
The promo card. We're actually doing this for 14 days here, so. The first day of the campaign was yesterday.
And Jordan has it in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
Jordan letting the Hawks know his range is legit. He doesn't always.
Basically, the way it works is I got 2 sponsored streams, one now and one when I get the.
Against Tony.
Well, that's a bad decision there. I mean, you got to keep the clock moving. No reason to foul right there.
I'm not looking to foul. I'm looking to get the ball.
The line for the Hawks. Cedric Tony. 2 shots.
So yeah, Crowder, like I said, right after we're done here,
Livingston's checked in for Carr.
See how many stars we get across, which I do believe is 2. And then we'll, I'll take you guys over to Firefox and we can go order some,
Good on both.
order some good old cereal for ourselves. And then we're going to go to a 3-minute break while I put my payment details in, because you guys don't need to see that.
Here's Neely. To the paint. Here's King. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket.
I was going to try and get Neely a point, but
4 points in the quarter.
meh.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establishing himself inside, that's the way to do his work.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And here is Jordan. King left side. Pass to Armstrong from 10 feet out. That shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And I steal it back and I get the basket.
With his size, King is a real handful inside. Tough to defend him around the basket.
Man, they really have these big guys this slow.
Nails the wide open jump shot. Smith's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Armstrong passes to Hodges. Outside, Jordan. They set the screen. King right side from 18 feet away. Again, Chicago.
Pick and pop, pick and pop.
They have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
We're up by 31 right now. I don't think comeback is really worried about.
Smith against Hodges.
Makes me wonder what the next scenario is going to be.
He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5.
I'm thinking maybe he gets the Knicks.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Misses from short range. Neely the pass to Armstrong. Kicks to Jordan. Crosses over, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
I like that. Little MVP chant going on. All right, 12 seconds to go. I just don't want them to end on a good spot here.
Smith outside.
And they're running it out. That's what I get. Make a statement. Win by more than 20. We'll take it. We will take it.
Beat Dominique's offensive talent.
Like I said, I didn't get everything that I wanted to on that. It was just
We did tonight, but looking beyond
just 2 stars out of 3, which isn't going to help me get the Jordan awards, but
absolutely, Kevin. I mean,
we'll see what happens here.
Made the way, but the rest of the Bulls did a terrific job keeping up with them and putting a lot of pressure on this Hawk squad. Well done by the Bulls.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.
Okay, so I got 55 and he got 28. Ouch. I thought it was more. I'll be honest. I thought it was more. All right, so we got 2 stars there. That ain't bad.